Hey guys, it's Ray here from rwelco12 and epicdroid.com with a quick video review about some cases for the Galaxy S8. Today we're going to be looking at some cases from GeekZone. They make some awesome clear cases. They're a very slim, thin case that I like an awful lot for my Galaxy S8, and we're going to cover those cases here today. So first off, we have these two cases, and they say they're different, but I think really they're the same case minus a couple of flowers printed on them, and we'll show you those right there. So we have the clear one, and we have the clear one with flowers. And as you can see, there's really not much different. I mean, the ports are a little bit different on the bottom, but beyond that, I mean, these things are almost identical. And so the flower case here, we'll put that one on first. Easiest way to put it on, just take your phone, push it down in the corners, and presto, you're good to go. It's a cool little case there. I mean, if you like flowers and stuff, it's great. They have lots of different designs. One thing I did notice is that the flowers on the listing on Amazon looked a little bit more vibrant and bright than they do in person. Not a big difference, but that is something just be aware of. They do have a texture to the flowers, so it's got an extra grip there for it. The buttons on the sides all provide the right amount of clickiness. They all work the way that they should. No issues using any of them, and no problems whatsoever. Here up top, we do have the, top and bottom, we have just a teensy bit of a lip so that if you set that down, it shouldn't be touching the glass. However, it's so thin that it's almost not even worth mentioning. I mean, it's not going to rest on it, but if there's any abnormalities, any surface changes or whatnot, it's going to rest on the screen. So if you get this case, you want to make sure that you set it down with the back facing down. But here on the bottom, we have the headphone jack, we have the USB-C port, the microphone, and the headphone cutouts. All of them are perfectly sized. The USB-C is just the right size. The headphone jack is the right size to fit most headphones. It's not a larger one, so it's not going to fit any extra large ones, but it does the job pretty well. One thing I do like about this case is here on the back with the fingerprint scanner. A lot of them have the fingerprint scanner. If you look at this one, you see it's in one big piece. It does make it so it's a little bit more awkward to use the fingerprint scanner, but this one here, because it's got that individual cutout and there's a slight raise around the camera, it makes it so it's very easy to identify the fingerprint scanner. You can find it easier, you can use it easier, and no problems whatsoever. So I do like that, and that is something that is a selling point above many other cases that I've reviewed so far. So that's this one here, and let's go ahead and we'll look at the real clear one, which, same thing. Let's go ahead and slide that down on in. And as you can see, I mean, almost 100% identical to the other one. This one is a little bit different feel to the back. It's not as fingerprint grabby as the other one was. It's pretty good there, and it has the same thing with the fingerprint scanner. Here on the bottom, the USB-C cutout is a little bit smaller. It's a round one, so you may have a hard time using some USB-C chargers. However, this is wireless charging compatible. Actually, all three of these cases are wireless charging compatible, so that you can use them with a wireless charger and don't have to worry about plugging them in down there. But this case, I mean, for all intents and purposes, other than just a little bit different here as far as the texture goes and the grip, it's almost 100% the same as that flower case. But being that I'm not a flowery guy, I will probably use this one. This is my preference there. But this is quite possibly my favorite clear case I've seen for the Galaxy S8 so far. So lastly, let's go ahead and look at this one. Now this one, I'm going to tell you guys I was a little bit disappointed. In the listing, it calls it a three-piece case, and I'm not quite sure why they call it a three-piece case, because these pieces are all pretty well put in there and they're not meant to come out. This one here, as you can see, comes out very easily. I was trying to get that off so I could put it back on and have it hold the thing in. That's not supposed to come out. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna not recommend this case. It's not... Yeah, it doesn't make sense why they have that there, and the listing didn't help at all. But the case in itself, there's not anything here protecting it on the front, so you're going to be setting that down almost directly on the glass. The only thing that I really like about this case, and that made me really want it, was the texture of this back. I really like that brushed metal look, and I like the texture of it and the grip of it, and I wish that the rest of the case was as awesome as this back part here. One other thing I didn't like about it was the fingerprint sensor. It works well enough for scanning your finger, but because it's such a deep recess and because it's right there snug up in the corner, it does make it a little bit difficult to set that up, and it's not the easiest one to set up in the entire world. So if I had to pick a case out of the three that I would say is my favorite case, it's definitely going to be this clear case right here. I really like this one. It's the one that I think does the best job of showing off the Galaxy S8, and I think it's just an all-around great looking case. But if you're looking for a flowery case, if you're looking for a clear design with a little bit of accent, that's a great one there for you as well. Stay away from this one. So if you guys have any questions about the cases, feel free to hit us up in the comments down below. We'll have links in the description so you can order these cases for yourselves. Like I said, I do recommend them, especially this clear one here, and they all go for between $7 and $10 on Amazon. And if you don't already, please remember to subscribe to us on Twitter and YouTube so you can stay up to date with our latest content. And as always, want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.